In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 AdWords secrets, including step-by-step examples of how to implement these different secrets. So let's jump right into it. Let's go over what all 7 of the secrets are right now, and then later in the video, we'll go into each one in detail. Number 1 is find by intent keywords, and this is a very specific type of keyword. Number 2 is find a ton of negative keywords, and I have some tips on how to find really good negative keywords. Number 3, write powerful ad copy, and we'll go over how to do this in details later in this video. Number 4, review your AdWords. And this is a huge mistake so many people make, is they don't review their AdWords. And we're gonna talk about how to do that and some specific secrets and specifically how to review your AdWords. Number 5, set up shopping ads. If you're gonna be doing AdWords, don't just do regular text ads, also set up shopping ads. Number 6, if you're gonna be setting up the shopping ads anyways, find keywords from your shopping ads, and I'll explain later in this video what I mean, but the quick version is your shopping ads are gonna go for a bunch of different search queries. Google will show it for a bunch of different search queries. What you'll do is you'll find the keywords that convert and make them into regular text ads. And finally, number 7, retarget. Retarget using display ads, and also, to be honest, Facebook ads. Once you get people to your website, you're getting this qualified traffic to your website. Your goal is to retarget them, and it's not that expensive. It's one of the cheaper methods of paid advertising. Other than maybe email marketing, it might be the cheapest. So we'll talk about that in detail later in this video. Let's get into each one of these 7 secrets right now. So secret number 1 is finding by intent keywords. So what do I mean about this? What I mean by this is when someone's searching something in Google, do they have the intent to actually make a purchase, or are they just in research mode? So how can you determine this? Well, let me give you 2 different examples, and then hopefully we'll see if you understand the difference. So the first thing is we'll use the first e-commerce business that I started, which was actually a dance clothing business, as an example. So someone might search in Google something like dance shorts. Now that's not really a by intent keyword. Sure, if someone's searching for dance shorts, maybe they're interested in buying, but maybe they're just interested in finding out what kind of fabric they need to make dance shorts. Maybe they're interested in just pictures of dance shorts. Maybe they're a pervert and they're just looking at girls in dance shorts, one of 100 different things. So that keyword's probably not a great keyword to target in AdWords. So what's better? Maybe high-waist dance shorts. That's a little bit better because it's a little bit more targeted. There's a smaller pool of people, and someone that's looking for high-waist dance shorts is probably more likely in a purchasing mindset. But the best case scenario would be ivory dance shorts, because someone looking for ivory dance shorts probably is ready to purchase. They're searching on Google for a company that sells these. So generally speaking, you're gonna want more of a long tail rather than a short tail keyword. And what does that mean? Long tail keywords have a lot of words on them, and those are the kind of keywords you're gonna wanna target in AdWords. So let me give you one more example that's a little bit different just to make you understand this. The other company I own is a nut butter company, Performance Nut Butter, and I would not target necessarily someone searching for nut butter, because if someone's searching on Google for nut butter, they might be looking up recipes for nut butter. They might just be curious about nutrition facts or different nut butters that exist in the world, or 100 different things. However, I might use the keyword paleo nut butter. And the reason for that is someone searching for paleo nut butter is probably more interested in a buying mindset. Now, not 100%. Maybe they're still looking up recipes. Maybe they're doing one of 100 things, but you can see how that it's more likely that they're ready to purchase. So when you're picking out keywords, make sure that they're by intent. Make sure that when someone puts them in Google, 80% of the time, 90%, 100% of the time, they're ready to buy something. Don't do something too generic, at least in the beginning when you're first learning this. Secret number 2, find a ton of negative keywords and add it to your campaign. So there's 2 major schools of thought on how you should do AdWords. One is to do exact match, which means you're only bidding on exact search queries that someone makes in Google. So using the last example, I would do an exact match for dance shorts. So if someone just typed in dance shorts to Google, my ad shows up. But the other thing, and to be honest, one of the methods I personally prefer is to do broad match with a ton of negative keywords. And so what that would mean is someone could type in dance shorts blue, dance shorts red, dance shorts for women. And if it's broad match, as long as the words dance shorts appear in the search query, my ad will show up. And the way you counteract this is you add a ton of negative keywords. So I would say, if Walmart shows up in the search query, don't show my ad. So Google knows if someone types in dance shorts Walmart, don't show my ad. I'd say same thing, Target, don't show my ad. Maybe some of my competitor names, I won't show my ad because people searching for my competitor aren't likely to buy my product. That's up to you. This is just to show you how important negative keywords are. I actually have thousands of them. This is just one of my campaigns. Doesn't even have that many negative keywords, but let's look through quickly some of my negative keywords. You see it just goes and it goes and it goes and it goes and it goes down. A total of 2,528 negative keywords just in this one campaign. And this is one of my smaller ones. I have campaigns going up to 5,000 negative keywords. And you don't need all this right away, but use the methods in the video I talked about up here on how to find negative keywords. And with AdWords, a big portion of it is how good is your copy. And what I mean by copy is your ad itself, the text that appears in your ad. Because if you can get more people to click on that, it'll actually lower your bid. The way that Google works is a little bit complicated, but the more likely someone is to click on your ad, the less that you have to pay, because Google knows over the long run they'll make more money off you and your advertisement. So you want it to be something that people are going to click on, but not just that. When someone clicks on it, you want to make sure that they'll actually convert into a sale. So how do you do this? One thing you can do is add numbers, add special characters. I like to put on all my ads 30% off. And then when people click to my website, it has the retail price and then the sale price is 30% off. So they're in that mindset of, oh, this is a good deal. But also the numbers and the percentage sign really stand out. You also want to use, where you can, and Google AdWords isn't always going to let you do this, but capital letters. So I say handmade in the USA, and that's U.S.A, and then that really stands out. So you want to try to do things that are going to stand out. I'll do 200 plus colors. Numbers also, obviously, as I said before, really pop. And I talk about this a lot more. I haven't mentioned yet, but I do have a AdWords and product listing ads course. There's a link up here and down below for that. I go into much more detail on how to write powerful ad copy. So using the keyword I talked about earlier in this video, high waist ivory dance shorts, if that was the keyword I was targeting, I'd want to make sure that high waist ivory dance shorts appears in my text ad, probably even as the title. I'd do that, I'd add the numbers, just generally make it so when someone searches for high waist ivory dance shorts and they see my ad for high waist ivory dance shorts, 30% off, handmade in the USA, they're like, wow, this is perfect, and I'm gonna click on this and I'm gonna buy this. And when you're writing your ad, you'll see here that you'll actually be able to see an example of it. So one thing I mentioned is we'll do high waist ivory dance shorts, and then for headline number 2, 30% off, handmade in the USA. And you can see how much this pops. And then we have the website URL. I put dance shorts, high waist ivory, and the description. I repeated it over and over again. And another tip for you is Google the keyword you're trying to go after. So for me, high waist ivory dance shorts, what comes up? Does my ad look better than this ad? I would say yes. I'd say I have a much better ad. In fact, you can see I'm one of the top organic results, and you can kind of you can compare it with the organic results as well. But the goal is to make this ad here, and you can see it in desktop as well, make this ad here pop so much that people are going to want to click on it. So make sure you look at what your competition's doing and make sure that your ad will stand out. So your goal is to write better ad copy than your competitors, which will lower your bid, and overall, it'll be great for you. So secret number 4 is to review your AdWords, and this kills me. So many people make this mistake. It's probably the number one mistake I see people making, is not reviewing their AdWords. And I recommend this in the beginning, do it once a month, and then over time, as your AdWords get a little bit more dialed in, you can do it less frequently. But there's 2 main things when you're reviewing your AdWords you want to look at. One is adjusting the pricing, adjusting the bid that you're actually spending on each AdWord, which also means turning off some campaigns, turning off some ad groups and some keywords, but it also means increasing some bid. So if you see something's working and you see that there's room to grow within that, which I'll talk about later, I'll talk about in a separate video when to increase and when to lower, but if you think it's working and there's room to grow with that keyword, you want to increase the bid, obviously. If it's not working, you want to lower the bid. One of the easiest and quickest ways to review your AdWords is to actually go into Google Analytics, go down to AdWords and bid adjustments, and you can see all your different campaigns here. And I took some data from last year, so I'm not giving away too much information. But what you'll basically want to do is, if you see that you're spending less money than you're making, you might want to raise the bid. So that one, you know what, when you consider profit, maybe is not, that's doing good, but it's not amazing. But this one, look, I got a 5x ROI on my money. I'd probably increase that bid so I can get more traffic to my website. Now, as opposed to this one, I spent $106, only did $96. I need to lower that bid. In fact, I already did lower that bid. So that's just a quick, easy way to do it. However, there's much more information on how to review your ads in the course in the link up here. The other major thing that people need to do when you're reviewing your AdWords is find negative keywords. You're spending all this money on AdWords, and the goal is to figure out which keyword phrases, which search queries are making you money and which aren't. And the ones that aren't, take a little keyword from it and add it as a negative keyword. I do have a video up here on how to find negative keywords. I highly recommend checking it out. It's step by step on how to find negative keywords. Overall, reviewing your AdWords and product listing ads is one of the most important things you can do. And it's one of the reasons I did launch the AdWords and product listing ads course, which is the links up here and down below, which goes step by step on both how to set up the AdWords, but also talks about how to review your AdWords in depth. And this is something, part of the reason I had to charge for the course is because I go behind the scenes and I show my real businesses, both my businesses, and how to review the AdWords. So if you want information about that, you can click up here or down below. And secret number 5 is to set up shopping ads. And shopping ads are extremely powerful. I could talk at length about why they're so powerful, why they get such great ROI. But the short version is when you compare them to text ads, the thing about product listing ads, also known as Google Shopping ads, is that they have the picture and they have a price. So when someone sees your ad, they're only going to click on it if they're in that buying mindset, which we talked about earlier in this video, is what you want people to be in. As opposed to text ads, when someone clicks on a text ad, they may just be trying to get more information about your product. They may be trying to get more general information, one of 100 different things. But product listing ads are where the money's at. And they're very easy to set up if you know how to do it properly. And I do have a video on how to set them up right up here. Is a free video. It's actually a sample lesson from my course on how to set up product listing ads. If you don't have product listing ads set up, go home, or if you're on your computer right now, set them up. It's one of the best ROIs on your money as far as ad spend, as far as paid advertising goes. So product listing ads, very powerful. The free tutorial is up there and down below. Secret number 6 is once you get product listing ads, aka Google Shopping ads, set up, the way that they work, in short, is that Google shows them for as many people, as many search queries as it thinks is relevant. And there's a number of factors that determine this. It looks at the ad, the title that you give it. It looks at the landing page that you're taking it to, mines it for keywords, and then it takes in your bid into account and how likely someone is to click on your ad. But anyways, that's how Google does it, and the only way that it won't show is if you have negative keywords. So what does this mean? This means that Google is going to be giving you a ton of data. It's going to be telling you things, and it's going to be giving you keywords that people are searching for to find your product listing ad that you may have never thought about. And so what you're going to want to do is figure out what keywords work and then use those keywords for your text ads. So hopefully that made sense. I go into much more detail about this in the course. And obviously, if you have any questions about this or any of the other secrets, leave it in the comments down below. But the short version is you'll be able to find all the search queries people are using to find your product listing ads. And then you're going to use the ones that work and convert into sales. And you're going to transfer them over and make text ads out of them. Very powerful. This is one of those secrets that, out of all the secrets in this video, I'd say this is one of the most secretive secrets that people don't do. Highly recommend you do this. If you already have product listing ads running, go look at your search queries and find out which ones actually are converting and turn them into text ads. I'll show you how to do this really quick, and it's easy to do it in Google Analytics. You're going to go to your AdWords, down to search queries, pick the time frame that you want to look at, and scroll down, and it'll show you all the different search queries that your ads showed up. And if you sort it by the revenue column, you'll see which ones are the most profitable. And if you don't already have a text ad for green dance shorts, for instance, I know I should go get a text ad for green dance shorts as well. So when people type in green dance shorts, my ad will not only show up here in the product listing ads section, it'll also show up down here. Right now, one of my competitors has that space. I should claim that space, this space, and hopefully eventually the organic space as well. So that is a really great secret, and you should definitely go home if you're running product listing ads and do that right away. And finally, secret number 7, another thing that so many people skip is retarget, and you can retarget using display ads, which is another type of ad within the AdWords platform. You can also retarget using Facebook ads, but for the purposes of this video, let's focus on display ads. Once you've already paid to get someone to your website, or maybe they found your website organically or through 100 different other options, you've already got someone to your website, and pretty much 97% of them are going to leave and not make a purchase. Like, a good conversion rate is around 3%, which means that 97% of people never will make a purchase. You don't want to just say goodbye to those people. You want to get them back. And the way that you can get them back is by showing them display ads, and specifically retargeting display ads, which will follow them around everywhere that they go. And you've probably heard that someone needs to see your brand or see your product 7 times before they buy. Well, display ads are a really cheap way to do that, retargeting display ads specifically. I don't recommend just doing regular display ads too much. I think the ROI is not really there. However, I do think using retargeting display ads is very powerful, very profitable. So that is secret number 7, and I'll just quickly go over all 7 of the secrets. Secret number 1, find buy intent keywords. Secret number 2, find a ton of negative keywords. Secret number 3, write powerful ad copy. Number 4, review your AdWords. Number 5 is set up shopping ads. Number 6 is use those shopping ads to find keywords to set up text ads. And finally, number 7 is use display ads to retarget towards your customers. So that's all 7 of my AdWords secrets, but I do have a free AdWords success pack. You can click up here or down below to get that. And it includes a checklist for both setting up regular AdWords and product listing ads. Very powerful tools, and the good thing about the checklist is you'll make sure that you don't skip any steps. It includes some other great content in there as well. You get that 100% for free, clicking up here or down below. But if you're a little bit more serious, you want the accelerated program, and you want the step-by-step A to Z course that I have, you can click up here or down below for more information on that. I highly recommend at least checking it out. One of the best ways you can spend your money is on knowledge, and the amount of knowledge this course, it's very affordably priced. The amount of knowledge you're going to get from this will save you probably thousands of dollars, hundreds of hours on AdWords frustration. Well worth the price of the course. You can click up here or down below to check it out. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. And last but not least, if you haven't yet, please leave a comment down below for any questions that you might have. I answer every single question. Really, my goal, the whole reason I have this YouTube channel is to help other people succeed in e-commerce, and I answer every single question. So if you have a question, leave it down below.